Welcome back to the channel, and today is a video about skis because I've used the skis, but they work very differently than they used to work prior to the snow frozen tracks update. They actually feel really good. They can actually turn us really well, and I've never actually put them to the test to really understand what they're doing and how they work. So the fact that they can turn makes me feel like they have very little resistance in the forward direction, but the sides of them have a lot of resistance. Like, at least in real life, that's kind of like if you kind of turn, they would want to guide you where they're pointing, especially if you dig the edges into the snow. So I kind of want to see if they work as I expect them to work or not. And if they do work how I expect them to work, my goal is to create a skier of sorts, and I want to do like the pizza French fries method and see if I can actually make it work to go down that mountain and control my speed with just the skis. I think that's going to be the ultimate test. Is the skis are normally seen as a thing to let you go, but can they be used to also help you stop? Oh. This is a pretty bad jet ski, or not jet ski, snowmobile. Snowmobile is just jet ski on frozen water. Man, look at this track, though. The ski track looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, you can see the difference between the ski tracks and the tank tracks. Oh, hold on, the tank tracks actually have treads. Look at that. Such detail. Look at that detail. Look at it. Are you looking? Can you see it? Look. Detail. Okay, anyway, let's go over to the ice plains. I think, do these things work as, like, ice skates, too? Like, they do turn pretty well, actually, on this here. That is interesting. Now, this makes me wonder, can I create an ice skater? Like, that actually uses this edge of the blade to push their body, like to gain momentum. That would be a complicated, much more complicated build, I think, as far as the animatronics. I guess humanitronics. I mean, humans are animals too. Animatronics still works. All right, so I guess a medium ski. Is this long enough for a skier? I feel like a skier, like skis are actually a lot longer. Oh, here's a question. Let's solve this really quick. If I have a backward ski, does it still work? So let's just flip these around and see if backwards is a problem. That looks like it's a problem. Because do you see like the trail that's being kicked up? Versus, I guess actually, no, never mind. I just didn't notice it before. I think it actually is fine then. Hold on, let's get our max speed. How about this? Does it affect, if it affects our max speed, then question answered. All right, we just keep accelerating though. We don't have a max speed. 103. I mean, we got the feel. We got up to 103 after a little while. All right, now backward skis. It's feeling pretty much the same to me. I mean, the main thing is we can go forward, and when we turn, it still turns us just fine. All right, so I think forwards, backwards doesn't matter. And the reason why I wanted to know that is because when I'm imagining creating a skier, like these are like those little like rollerblade like skis. But if we want it to be more of like a ski size, I feel like this, I just wanted to make one backwards like this. I feel like that is gonna be more what we're looking for. All right, so then what? How do we want to attach to these? And then what if I had ski poles so I could make myself go and get momentum so I don't have to keep just spawning on, you know, a hill? I feel like this is going to turn into a much more complicated thing than I originally intended. I originally just wanted to test out the pizza French fry concept. And suddenly I want to have a full-on skier. The problem with this is, like, if it's going to be like a bipedal skier, he needs to be able to balance, and you can't really use gyros effectively when you're on a slope. Because he's only going to be balanced to sea, like the horizontal, the horizon. But if we want to balance while we're also going downhill, gyro stabilizers are going to be fighting us there. It would be interesting if gyros had a toggle that was like relative to the horizon or relative to the ground underneath you. I wonder if that makes sense. That would get complicated though, because then you have to identify the point at which, I guess the gyro would have a sensor or something. Because if the gyro is on the front of your vehicle and then the front of your vehicle gets to a point that the center of mass of your vehicle isn't at yet, then it would be conflicting signals to where you should be. All right, anyway, that's just a hypothetical. I feel like it's gonna be hard not to make these skis look weird, because normally your foot would be like down at the, like, very much against the skis, but we have these attachment points up here. These are not like skier skis, these are snowmobile skis, so they get suspension built in and everything. So I can't really put the foot, it's gonna look not like how I wanted it to look. I'm gonna try my best though. I feel like this ski needs to be able to rotate, but also needs to be stable. So I'm imagining like a steering hinge like this that is on a relatively low strength. So that'll kind of act as like a cushion for the ankle so it can flex with the terrain. All right, I guess I'll give myself a knee joint. I'm building it too big. I'm building it to the scale as if this were like his whole foot, but that's not what I should be doing. I think I should reduce this to like a single block wide, like a skinny leg. All right, in that case, we just want a single one of these. I'm kind of tempted to use these, like just in a line, as like one big ski. I think this might work out better. Okay, so we got that. We got the ankle flexion going. This could be the knee. Then we got the thigh. This is gonna be one part of the hip joint, but the hip joint is like a ball joint. So we also, and this is crucial to getting the this motion, like from the French fries to pizza, because we not only want to rotate, but we also want to angle out. All right, well, this is gonna get complicated, so I'm just gonna do two of these then. Yeah, this is definitely getting complicated. This is gonna be my rotation on this axis, which is going to allow me to rotate the skis out. And then this one allows me to angle them, the steering hinge below that. Oh! Wait, why can't I repair? Press R to flip. I can't even go into... All right, there we go. Okay, well, those are clearly too weak. Let's put the strength, I don't know. Let's put it at 50. All right, so when I do turning, a bunch of bad stuff happens. I'm like a deer on the ice. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost there. Okay, we're gonna have to use logic for this. Let me just try setting our basic like ski position, like, you know, the bent over ski position. So we want identical signals going to the knee joints, the hip joints, and that. Okay. Okay, my knees are way too low. I am noticing. Knees should be like right here. Hey, look at that. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? So now to slow down, I need... Oh, how am I gonna turn? So normally, I've never actually... I've rollerbladed, but not skied. I'm a snowboarder instead of a skier. The leaning into it is probably gonna be really complicated to program, like balance-wise. There is like the pushing one leg out should cause us to steer. Like if we're like this and we push one leg out like that, like half of a pizza, that should cause us to steer, right? This is gonna get really complicated. All right, so when we press S, that's when we want our backwards functionality to happen. So we send a signal out to these and these. Hey, look at that. I look like a little kid on the bunny slope. The problem is it bumps us. It bumps us up a lot when we come back. All right, I feel like we could stand to have a little bit of gyro stabilization in this orientation at least. Because it's more of like the falling forward and backwards that we can't have a stabilizer for. All right, I don't like how wobbly we are. All right, now let's do, where's my center of mass? Perfect. Let's do a quick test. Instead of on a slope, let's just do it on the ice. So if I press this, I should go. All right, and then if I do this. I mean, if it's working the way I want it to work, that makes a lot of sense. We're essentially catching an edge. We're not compensating with body weight going backwards. See, that's why this is a balance nightmare. Okay, these need to go much slower. There we go. That's more reasonable. Okay, so when I do that, I guess I should lean my ankles back a bit. All right, so that should cause me to lean back some. All right, so it puts me off balance there. Why are they so wobbly? Oh, actually, wait, is it the suspension? Do I need the suspension? Let's just see what it's like without the suspension. That's better. Hey, it worked. I'm still a little weirdly wobbly. You know what? Let's just strengthen. We have this new ability to up our strength on all of these hinges. Let's just go up to 200 to see what happens. Okay, so I think we're just leaning a little bit too far back. We'll just change the output of this to like negative 0.7. Okay. I kind of want the suspension back because that's going to help us keep our legs on the ground. Okay, the suspension does make it a lot worse, which is unfortunate because I kind of need them to be able to like contour to like the different terrain, you know? Let's just put damping way up. Dang, I have a crazy idea. What if I put 30 kilogram weights on the ankles? Okay, this is actually turning out pretty well right now. We need a torso, we need arms and stuff. Love this new round to square transition piece, by the way. Look how good that looks. That's really cool. I'm realizing programming ski pole arms is gonna be much more complicated than this. Oh, I've also realized an issue. The elbow needs to be able to go more than 90. I think I gotta do... Oh, that's a lot. Okay. All right, I give myself some longer skis because I just felt like my skis were a little short. But we're now having some trouble just... Oh, I am a little bit off center weight, aren't I, because of my arm. All right, now we're a little bit more even, but we are still very shaky. Oh, you know, I have a gyro stabilizer for this. All right, now we shouldn't fall over sideways at least, and our skis are long enough that we shouldn't fall over front ways. All right, so now we need to adjust this. I guess I can make my skis a little bit shorter. There we go. That's like perfect. Okay. Good. And now look, when I try to go, it's totally resisting me. Versus when I'm straight on with the skis. When I'm French fries, go pretty fast. When I'm not French fries, we slow down. This is actually working out pretty well. All right, now I would love, other than the bouncing, I would love to be able to have this motion happen when I press the forward button, I guess. That I feel like is gonna be so complicated. I don't know if my logic abilities are quite up to what I need for this to happen, but I'm gonna give it a good old try and see what comes of it. I'm so close. This is looking so good right now. But now I just need to change the timings a little bit. I've been working on this for I don't know how long right now, just these logic gates. It's almost there. If I put dampening all the way up, is that worse? Oh, this feels way better, actually. All right, I'm gonna put the suspension, a lot more dampening, but less stiffness. It's very close to working. I don't know if I can get much better. And then if I stop, he automatically goes into like the ski position. Should we give him we should probably give him a head. I mean, obviously, we're building a Buster here. All right, there we go. Buster's all, he's all geared up. He's got like a ski basket and a helmet on. So, You know, when you're out in the snow, you barely have any skin showing because you're all covered up for the weather. Oh, I forgot about turning. All right, we're running into an issue of joint strength. So I'm going to try setting the damping. Right now, the damping's on max. I'm going to set the damping down to minimum. See what happens. Okay, that does make the joints stronger. The effect here is not quite what I was expecting. Because I'm trying to turn that left ski out, but I thought that would then cut that edge in and cause us to rotate and turn right. But it's not really doing that. So then what if it also sends a negative signal out to the opposite hip? I really feel like, why is it having the opposite? It's having the opposite turn. That's interesting. I mean, it is turning us. The problem is it's turning us the direction I don't want to be going. Okay, that actually looks kind of legit. All right, so we're straight, and then... Okay. This isn't the direction I intended to go, but it is working, so I'm going to stick with that. And just change the control to A instead. Now we got A. And we got D. Oh, yeah. Oh, my arms are responding. They're not supposed to be responding. So this should turn me to the right. And it is. And we go straight. And then we turn to the left. And we go straight. And then we stop. Okay, the stopping is definitely a problem. We can propel ourselves forward as well. Just not very graceful. All right, I think it's time. Let's go to the top of the hill. We're gonna send Buster down the hill. And oh boy, this is already overwhelming. Okay, hold on. Is there a bunny slope? Oh no. All right, stop. Pizza! Okay, I need to... Let's just set this on a higher strength here. I just don't want to fall over sideways, but then now that's the problem is we're going to fall over front way. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going backwards. This is so terrible. Buster's first skiing experience on the snow. We have built a skiing Buster once before, but okay, see now the gyro, this is why the gyros don't work on slopes. We can't use the gyros on slopes. All right, slow down, please. Oh, no. This is not going well. I do think I need more weight. Okay, no, we're going backwards again. Okay, pizza. No, okay. Pizza. No, okay. Pizza. Pizza. Buster, no. Oh, no. I don't know what's gonna... Oh, that was actually... We kind of landed it there. All right, now we're just going backwards. This is a problem. Trying to turn. Pizza doesn't work this way. Oh, no, we're just tumbling down. Okay, yeah, we're going. We're good. All right, turn to the right. Okay, the gyro's ruining everything. Let's remove the gyro. And that should fix all our problems. No gyro. All right, no more gyro. We will keep the butt thrust. All right, Buster. It's all up to you now. All right, turn. I actually kind of turned there a little bit. Okay. All right, nope. Getting started is the hard part. Yeah, see, I can't. All right, pizza. Oh, dang it. Pizza. Oh, wait, why are the skis blue? The skis should be not blue. All right, let's just stay. We just need to be, like, level. He's so bouncy. Like, this is, like, the gentlest... Without the gyro stabilizer, we can't even stand up. We just got so much going on up here because of his big brain. Okay, there we go. All right, let's turn. Oh, pizza. Okay. Ah, no, Buster. Oh no, we hit a pole at 1 mile per hour. All right, just stay here. All right, that looks good. Pizza. All right, pizza. Good. Just stay in pizza. Oh, no. You pizzaed too hard. You pizzaed when you should have French fried. It's okay, Buster. Just get back on your feet. Oh, no, you're going backwards now. Okay. All right, just face the right way. Okay, almost. You're almost there. Ah. Ah. Okay, come on. Get up. Just get up. There we go. No, this is not gonna work. Why? We're just so bouncy. Getting rid of the suspension here. Okay, that actually does seem to stable. Nope. Okay, now it's still bad. Pizza. All right, good, 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 good. No, too much. Come on, Buster. Come on. This is bad. This is like really, really bad. Is there just a better slope? Something more kid friendly? See, I feel like Buster should be able to do this, but we just won't be able to spawn in because it's gonna tip him forward. All right, let's get some stable. All right, now pizza. I mean, French fries. All right, pizza. Nope, pizza first. Stabilize out. All right, now French fries. Oh, dang it. His stance isn't wide enough and he's too top heavy. Where's our center of mass? Right there. I'm swapping these out for 50 kilogram weights. All right, come on, Buster. Yes. Yeah, nope. Okay, hold on, just face this way. All right, pizza, pizza. Oh no, now the pizza and French fries because of all the weight in the skis. Oh, they're a lot harder to control now. Oh, we're doing it! We're doing it! We're skiing! It feels so good now! Because I'm not moving. All right, turn left. Oh my goodness, that is actually kind of working. Turn left. Oh, why are you going that wide? Yeah, there you go. Turn left. Oh. Oh. That was beautiful. That wasn't a lot, but it was beautiful. It was a lot for what we've been through in this video so far. Look at the thing we did. Look at our trail. That was amazing. The weights help and hurt at the same time, but it's what we had to do. All right, how about right here, Buster? Come on, Buster, you can do this. Yeah, just stay upright. Good, good, good. Yes. All right, come on, just give yourself a little bit of a boost. Oh, oh, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. Even though it's hardly doing anything. All right. Oh, okay. The pizza is rough, though. It's not that gentle. All right, you know what? I think we gotta change. We gotta change the angle of these for our pizza here. Let's go with 20 degrees instead. That still feels like a lot. All right, how about 15? How about just 10 degrees? That looks pretty stable, actually. I kind of like that. All right, let's go. Come on, Buster. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's hitting the weights. Not in the good way. Okay, these have to go on the inside. All right, Buster, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're actually we're digging in the snow a little bit. You see that? All right, I think because of the snow, we actually need these to be a little bit longer. I'm just gonna add another layer of suspension here. Oh! Almost worked. I'm gonna up the speed of this a little bit, back to 0.3. Come on. Actually, I'm gonna go in between that. Look, we're a cross-country skier. It only take us about 3 years to get across the country, but we're going. All right, let's go back up. I'm feeling like we made a lot of improvements. So, oh, okay. It's okay, Buster. This is the hard part. You just got off the chairlift. There's a lot going on right now. Pizza. All right, you know what? Just French fry. French fry. Okay, turn left. Turn. Oh, Buster, you okay? Just face planted into that rock. All right, come on, get up, Buster. Get up. Oh my goodness, he actually got up. He has no gyros on right now, by the way. Come on, get up. Get yourself up, Buster. Yeah, there you go. Oh, we're in. No, okay, hold on. All right, no, Buster, come on. Let's get yourself up. Oh no, you're going back. You're just dragging your face in the snow, Buster. Come on, you're better than this. You know you're not. This is literally your first time. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. We're going, Buster. We're just bombing down the hill. Whoa! Oh my goodness, this is working. Holy cow. Oh, watch it. Oh, Buster, no. Oh, that was a terrible accident. Oh. All right, we're going across the rocks. Go on, Buster. You're ruining your skis. These are brand new skis. Get off the rocks, Buster. All right, let's just head this way. All right, come on, you can do it, Buster. Yeah, just turn. All right, Buster. Oh, Buster, your leg. Oh, he's had a terrible accident. Oh, it's not over. His accident is not over by any means. I don't know what he's doing. He's lost his ski poles. He's lost his butt thrust. He's lost a leg. He's lost his head. That one leg, though. You know. And this is why skis are supposed to detach. Okay, there we go. Good job, Buster. That was a good... You committed. You committed to going down that hill. And may not have been the safest idea, but you did it. All right, here's another one. Woo! Oh, dang it, Buster. Buster, your skis are crossing. Oh, no. All right, come on. All right, we need to just get over this little lip here. Just get yourself over the lip. Come on. There we go. Let's turn left a little. Come on. Turn left a little. Just turn left. The angles that I modified made this worse. Made turning worse, unfortunately. All right. Let's see if you can get yourself over here. Ah! All right, come on, Buster. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get some momentum. There you go. This actually works pretty well in the snow. All right, turn left. All right. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice turn, Buster. That was great. Now you just got... Okay, he fell over. Ugh. Buster's feeling a lot like an old man. What is this? Is this another slope? Do we have a slope over here, too? Oh, we do have a slope leading us down into some botanac territory. All right, Buster. Let's see. Let's see if you can handle this slope right here. All right. There we go. All right. Let's turn right. It's not working. Start turning right. Ah. Oof. Man, once you pick up speed, there's no way. There's no way digging into the snow is going to do anything useful. It's just going to... You're going to catch an edge, and you're just going to find yourself flipping over. All right, come on, Buster. What are you doing? No, not that way. All right, but just get yourself... All right, hold on. Just, come on. Pull yourself off there. Oh, hold on. Stabilize. Stabilize out. All right, pull yourself. Pull yourself together. Come on. Pull yourself together. Yep, just turn. Uh-oh. Oh, we're tangled up. Yes. Yes, it's working. It's working. All right, turn. One turn. Yes. Oh, that looked like I knew what I was doing. This is amazing. Uh-oh. Pizza. Oh. I should have just kept going instead of pizzaing. All right, that was more than I could have asked for. Honestly, I feel like, oh, this is actually... That's why it's not working. I'm lifting my skis off the ground. Okay, hold on. Let's just move these more in line like this. Okay, so now, if I try to turn left. Come on. It's not really working. Ah! Whoa, nice trick, Buster! That was epic! Okay, come on, turn. Turn to the right. Turn to the right. A little bit more. Ooh. Oh, dang it, Buster. You were so close. All right, come on. There we go. Oh, get yourself settled. Nice and wide stance. All right, turn left. Come on, turn left. There you go. I think it's the ground that's guiding me more. Oh, watch out, Buster. No. Oh, no. Oh. Buster, you were so close. All right, just gotta do a little bit of cross country to get across the ice field. All right, yeah, this is not working. It works much better in the snow. All right, this simultaneously turned out so much better than I could have expected and also way worse than I planned. And my logic behind that is functionally, it is so much harder to ski down these slopes with like a bipedal skier than I was expecting it to be. It's like way harder to get any semblance of control. But at the same time, the way that he falls is so, like, immersive. It feels realistic in a way. The way that he handles the falls and everything, it's so funny. Because the way that the edges catch are actually, like, the ski edges catch in the snow in a really kind of, how you would expect, a really realistic way. So I think that's what's kind of making it feel more immersive. Oh, Buster, that's not the way to go. Okay. Oh, I thought he was going to recover for a sec. Oh, Buster, no. All right, back in it. There we go. All right, we're just going backwards. Oh, look at that. We almost turned. Come on. Come on, land it. The way his skis, I think adding the weights to his skis gave them almost a more realistic weight. The way that his ankles roll and like twist and his legs twist with the skis, I feel like that's the weights helped add to that. All right, come on. Come on. Oh, I just can't turn anymore. The turning was working great on the ice, but it's not working out here. But we had a couple of moments that felt really legit, like really immersive. I was really proud of those, especially when I started pushing myself or pulling myself across the snow without falling over. Oh, come on, Buster. There we go. There we go. All right. No, no. Why are you facing that way? Come on. Turn. No. All right. He just doesn't know how to turn. You know, beginner mistake. Getting on slopes that are above your limit, above your skill level, not knowing how to turn, and you just hit all the rocks. So that was my ski experiment. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Any notes? Anything I can improve on? I mean, I think it's pretty much flawless. I think a vehicle with skis would be a lot easier to test this out with, but that's not what I chose for this video. I chose something way more challenging, and challenged I was. See, look, this looks great. It works so much better on the snow. That's so good. Yeah, that's great. All right, if you guys want to see some more experiments with some of the new stuff in Trailmakers, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.